What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on another video. Got a cool video for you guys today. It is round 2 of Battle of the Boxes this month. It's been a long day. I've got Mystery Tackle Box, of course. It's my monthly Mystery Tackle Box up against the Dark Horse Tackle Box. And we're gonna put them side by side and compare them, at least in my opinion, compare them to see which one has overall the better lures, which one is the best value, and which one that I would recommend or that I think is better. So like I said, this is round 2. This is video number 2. If you saw last month, I did Mystery Tackle Box versus Lucky Tackle Box. And in my opinion, the Mystery Tackle Box was better all around. Although the Lucky Tackle Box I think was more unique, the Mystery Tackle Box kind of took it for me in the other categories, right? Consistency, better lures, better value, all that good stuff. So we're gonna put Mystery Tackle Box and Dark Horse Tackle Box against each other this month and see which one's better. So let's start with Mystery Tackle Box because that's what I always do. And remember, like I said last month, the criteria for these is not like a tournament bracket. I'm not saying like we're gonna whittle it down to the final 2 and determine which is the best box overall. I'm just gonna take my Mystery Tackle Box that I get every month and compare it to another brand of Mystery Tackle Box, right? Of Mystery Box, right? Because Mystery Tackle Box is the brand, I guess. And as you can kind of see behind me, I've already got the Monster Bass box ready to go for next month's Mystery Tackle Box. So what I'm gonna do is just compare the two and see, okay, I have a Mystery Tackle Box subscription. If I buy these single boxes and I think they're better, should I transition to a different subscription box, right? So for me, it's really just kind of on video processing, do I have the right Mystery Tackle Box subscription, right? And I'm just bringing you guys along to give my opinions to you guys. So let's look at the Mystery Tackle Box without further ado. First thing I see is a Weston Bass Bite Square Bill. Well, probably you can see that, or if it'll focus or whatever. Like a bluegill pattern, 1.5 inch square bill crankbait. This looks really nice. It looks like really good quality. It is floating chart blue craw. I guess blue craw is the color for it. It's got the blue back there, orange belly. It does have a paint job that makes it look like a craw, even though it's kind of colored more like a bluegill. Anyway, 2 3/8 inches, 7/16 ounce, so pretty heavy. Probably good casting distance on that, but it is floating. I love a square bill. Next, Diesel Jig Football Jig. So the Hard Hat Jigs by Catch Company, the 3/8 ounce Okeechobee Craw football jig. I feel like I have one of these already. So that's my biggest knock on Mystery Tackle Box is the fact that they do tend to recycle lures, and I get several of the same lures a lot of times in boxes. Now I will also say that's not like a huge knock, because if you lose the lure, your knot breaks, or you cast it in a tree, heaven forbid, or anything like that, right? You got a backup one, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But if I'm paying every month to get a box, I would like to get a wide variety of lures, especially because I know that Shop Karl's has so many different options. The fact that I get some of the similar ones more often than others, I think it's a little bit of a check or a tick against them, but like I said, it's not a big deal. So I do think that I've gotten this before, but you guys know me if you've been around the channel for a little while. I love a jig, especially a football jig. And you know how I feel about Okeechobee Craw, the color pattern as well. All right, next thing I see is the monthly Guggen lure. This is the Saucy Swimmer 3.8, and that is green pumpkin blue. I mean, I could have told you that because it's green pumpkin and there's blue flake in it, but Saucy Swimmer 3.8 inch. This is the size I like to use the most for any way that I'm throwing a swim bait. 3.8. The green pumpkin's the one I use probably more often than anything, except for like either pearl or like a ghost shad or whatever their color of that is. And you know how I feel about Guggen. Fantastic, fantastic lures. All right, put this there without dropping it. Eagle Claw 4/0 EWG hooks. I love getting terminal in these boxes. You guys know that, because that means I don't have to spend my money on terminal when I go to the store. I just already have a stockpile of it. So EWG hooks, always great. And then, this is a really solid box. ZMAN is my favorite soft plastic company. ZMAN or Yum, probably. And Guggen's up there as well, but love ZMAN. These are the Pro Craws. So you can see the package right there. Those are like the very realistic looking ones. Maybe you get a better view of it right there. And these are Bama Bug. So you've got green pumpkin, you've got green flake, there's purple around the edges. There's I think purple flake in this. I mean, it's lots of greens and purples, which is a good color combination for lots of different water conditions. Don't like that this is only 3-pack, but ZMAN lures, like I'm still using, because of the Elastec, they're so durable, they're so tough. I'm still using like the same 4-inch worm that I used last year, and it's a year later. They just don't tear up. They will not break. So a 3-pack, not a big bummer. I would like to have seen a 5 or 6-pack, right? But ZMAN and Guggen soft plastics in one box, it's gonna be kind of tough to beat. Got the card, which you always get in there. Got the dibble, and then a sticker down in here. This is a cool sticker. This is one I've not gotten before. It's like a pike or a muskie. It actually probably looks more like a muskie, but I don't know those. It's either a pike or a muskie sticker. Really cool sticker there. So that was a solid box. I'm not gonna lie, it might be really tough to beat that. A square bill, a jig, Guggen and ZMAN soft plastics, and then terminal. So I don't know, that's gonna be tough to beat. But let's crack open this Dark Horse Tackle box and see what's inside of it. See what they can offer. There's a card in here, kind of similar to Mystery Tackle Box. It's got what's in the box, and then some info there on that side. So pretty cool. Good start. Got a cool sticker, Live Rough Die Tough Bass. Ooh, and a little card with a discount code on it. That is really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Okay, first thing I see, Northern Swim Jig, 1/4 ounce, black and blue Gill Tech, made in Wisconsin. This is the thing about Dark Horse Tackle. It's all local. Most of it's handmade. It's not big box stuff. So you're not gonna get Z-Man, Guggen Squad, Weston, all of those kind of things. You're gonna get more handmade baits. You're gonna get more like homemade type stuff, craft lures, local mom and pop shops, that kind of thing. So that's going to be taken into consideration when I compare the boxes, but just know that from the get-go. These are like a lot of handmade stuff. So Gill Tech USA swim jig, 1/4 ounce, black and blue. That is a nice looking jig there. So there's a lot of information about it on the back. I won't bore you with those details or read that for you, but that looks like a really solid swim jig. Swim jigs are something I want to start using more. I've not used them as much in the past, and I want to use them more because I know that fish are seeing chatterbaits and that kind of thing all the time, or bladed jigs. And I think a swim jig can give a similar presentation in a more subtle way, and it might help me with a few more bites this year. So I'm hoping to get more into swim jigs this year. So that's gonna be a really cool way to do that. DMB, there is no other information about this on this package, but it is a glide bait. Instant, like, points through the roof basically for this. This is a handmade glide bait that looks just like a bluegill. It's an elongated one, it's not like a round one. But this looks really sick. That looks like a really cool bait. I can't wait to, I'm not gonna rip it open right now, but I can't wait to get that out of the package and see what that looks like. I'm not a huge like swim bait guy, like big glide bait, swim bait kind of guy, but I'd like to start throwing them more. Perfect reason to right there. I don't know how well you can see that, my finger's in the way. Yeah, pretty cool right there. I've never gotten a glide bait in any other box, so huge points there. Motion Fishing Company Motion Stick Black and Blue. So just some Cinco's black and blue worms. Looks like it's a 5-6 inch worm. Oh, they're do-it molds. You can see right there on the worm. Well, you may not be able to see it on camera, but I can see it there. It's a stick bait from Do It Molds. Black and blue worm. It's one of the best soft plastics of all time. Really hard to beat those. Next is something else from Motion Fishing. It is a 1/2 ounce bladed jig head. That is awesome. After last season, I realized that I have way too many chatterbaits. That's why I'm giving away 3 of them at the end of this video. So watch till the end so you know what's up with that. But what I started doing is I started taking the skirts off of some of my like backups to backup bladed jigs, right? So the ones that I had like 4 bladed jigs in the same color, same size, same everything, I started taking the skirts off and just using the heads for like swim baits or flukes or that, you know, that kind of thing, or swimming worms or whatever. I started using those to kind of mix it up a little bit. So that means I don't have to recycle old lures. Boom, that is a bladed jig head with a screw lock on it. Looks like a stout hook. I'm talking like, you know, heavy, like football jig kind of hook. And the shape to the head is really cool too. So is a 1/2 ounce. That's really cool. Pretty cool little piece of terminal in there. And the last thing is the Lake Fork Trophy Lures Live Magic Shad. It says the ultimate live action swim bait. So it is I would actually call this more of like a fluke than a swim bait. It kind of, to me, has more of the shape of a fluke than like a swim bait like the Saucy Swimmer or any other kind, because really just because of the tail and the shape of the lure there. But it's like a green pumpkin or watermelon red pearl. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of pearl on the tail there, but the rest is watermelon red. So, I mean, that would be a really cool thing to try out on a few different things, you know, drop shot, trailer, on the back of, you know, a chatterbait or something, throw that on this jig head. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And something very different. See, that's the thing I like about Dark Horse tackle compared to some of these other boxes. It's different, right? It's not the same old fluke you've always seen. It's not the same old swim bait you've always seen. It's almost a hybrid of the two. And it's something just different enough it might work really well. So there you have it. Round number 2 of Battle of the Boxes. Mystery Tackle Box versus Dark Horse Tackle Box. I will say, in my initial reactions, my opinions about these boxes, this is a way closer matchup than last month with the Lucky Tackle Box. Won't get into all the reasons why, but this box, the Dark Horse Tackle Box anyway, it did come with a sticker, had a glide bait in it, had a unique piece of terminal, and then also had the unique like swim bait flukes soft plastic in it. So uniqueness definitely goes to the Dark Horse Tackle. Most of them are handmade, they're small batch, they're custom in a lot of cases, these lures. So uniqueness definitely goes Dark Horse Tackle. Value I still give to the Mystery Tackle Box because at a monthly value, it's a few dollars more for the Dark Horse Tackle monthly, and then if you buy the box individually, it's a few dollars more than that even. But if you get the subscription or pay monthly for both of these boxes, Mystery Tackle Box is slightly cheaper, so the value is still there. I'll be honest, quality of lure in these two boxes, just compared side by side, they're basically even, basically equal there. Because like I said, that glide bait, I don't know if it's hand painted or not, because there was literally no information about it, but it looked like a very good bluegill imitation. That swim jig was a good color. I liked the shape of that head for the bladed jig head. And then, like I said, those flukes and swim baits were unique, like segmented body and a tail that's, horizontal instead of vertical. So lots of good quality lures there that are also kind of unique and quirky. So yeah, I put them on the same level or, equal with the mystery tackle box in that regard. So I don't know who the winner is. Here's what I'll do. You guys put down in the comments what you guys thought of these boxes, which one you thought was better. Because literally, I would have to say tie. I don't know if I can pick one that was better than the other. So you guys tell me down in the comments which box you thought was better and why. And like I said, it's not like they'll move on in a tournament bracket or anything. It's really just for fun doing this to compare these boxes. But I do want to know which one you like better, because I might consider switching my subscription, right? If it ends up that this is a better box to get regularly. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of these boxes. If I had to make a decision, I would say tie. These are both great boxes. I would be very happy with either one of these out on the boat or the kayak or the bank, throw it in my backpack or whatever. So great boxes. Let me know in the comments again what you guys think of it. Now to the giveaway. The ZMAN chatterbait giveaway. My last video did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. Turns out a lot of people on YouTube like kayak videos, which is great because I love kayak videos. And I'm planning to do a lot more of them this year. Some mods on my kayak, some work that I'm doing to my boat and my kayak, and then of course lots of kayak fishing content as well. But a lot of people watched that video, a lot of likes and a lot of good comments on it. Lots of new subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. But I went through a lot of the comments, all of the comments, and read through all of them this week. And I was really impressed. It was cool to see the kayak fishing community kind of on my channel, right? Because that's kind of my niche, my thing is fishing, but specifically kayak fishing for the most part. I do other content, but mostly kayak fishing. And it was cool to see that you guys are on board. You guys love kayak fishing as well. There was one comment in particular that stood out to me that was like, I really was encouraged by it, and I thought it was really cool to see this guy reaching out and making this comment. And it was this comment right here. I'll pop it up in front of my face and I'll give you guys a little bit of time to read it. All right, that awkward pause should have been long enough for you to read that comment. If not, pause the video and read it. But Country Boy 360, congratulations, you have won yourself 3 ZMAN chatterbaits. Thank you for the comment, for the encouragement. Thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing just a little bit of your story. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your service as well. Really, really appreciate what you've done for this country, and really proud to have you watching my videos. So thank you very much again for all of that. I will get with you soon and get you these chatterbaits in the mail. Thank you for everybody who subscribed, who liked, who commented. It really means a lot that you did all of those things. Continue to do those things, share these videos, watch, of course. If you get the bell notification, you'll see all of my new videos whenever they're posted, so you can watch those. Again, let me know down in the comments which of these boxes you thought was the best box and why you thought it was. We will see you guys on the next video. Peace.